Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bait Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a pretty good one so far. Moving is stressful, y'all. But then I get happy mail and it's okay again. I did get a happy mail box today from Mary Beth, aka Monty Boy. And I want to share that with y'all. And I am very grateful for this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous yarny yumminess. And believe me, y'all, it is wonderful. So first off, I've already looked at it just in case y'all didn't know, because you know, I knew it was coming, and I can't wait to look at stuff like this. But first off, she put this, the most softest yarn that you're ever going to feel in your entire life. Baby alpaca. Oh my goodness. It is, let's see, 70% baby alpaca and 30% bamboo. It is 50 grams and 98 yards. I don't think it says what color it is. Made in Peru. Let's see. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. Well, that's the given with the content of the fiber. Let's see, it's from Plymouth Yarn, which is in Bristol, PA. I'm sweating if you see me do that. That's because it's hot in here. And it doesn't list a colorway, but I would say that's just a natural, I don't know what you'd call it. It's just a very natural color. And a gray or a taupey color, maybe a dark taupey type color. But it's, when I tell you, I mean really, you can do the whole thing in your hand like this, and then it does like that. So, and it's a thick, I would call that a bulky 5 maybe even, and it's chain spun, so it's amazing. And so this is only 98 yards. But then there's this one. There's two of this color. And then there's one of this gorgeous natural cream color. But there's enough here. There's 3 of these. I don't think this one says what color it is either. But it's the same exact fiber content. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's just a number. It's just a number for the color. My bad, it's a number. So it's just but this is like a creamy color, you know, like a cream. I would call that cream. But they're all this really nice fat bulky 5. I would call that a bulky 5. That's definitely not a 4-weight. That's definitely, but it's so soft it collapses in on itself, and it's chain spun. So it's me personally, if I was to cake this up, I would use it on the loom and make a hat with it. I don't know if it would make a hat. Oh, and I accidentally unhanked that. Hold on a minute. Good Lord. I'm pedestrian. I don't know how to deal with these hanks. But anyway, but this is gorgeous. It just smells like natural fibers. Not bad, not good, just natural fibers. But I've never felt anything like this. But myself, I would try to do a striped hat. Maybe with these 3. I would try to do a striped, maybe, I don't know. I might could get one hat out of each of the hanks, because on the loom, yarn goes further. So, I don't know, maybe. So, especially if I did it on the small gauge loom, I don't know, it's possible. Now, the small gauge loom, it doesn't go as far. But the big gauge loom, I could actually do this one strand on the big gauge loom. Maybe. But I would do a striped hat, probably. because I think that would be beautiful. A nice striped hat with this. And then the squish factor. I mean, that would just like be the softest of soft hats. You know, just the softest of soft hats. I mean, really. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But I don't know that I would insult this yarn by putting it on a loom, if that makes any sense. It would almost be an insult to put this gorgeous yarn on a loom, because it's just so squish and it's so beautiful in its natural fibers, and putting it on a loom would almost be an insult when it obviously belongs being a beautiful stitched scarf. You know, knitted probably would be the way to go. Needle knitted would probably be the way to go to make the most out of it. Needle knitted, which I do not do and have no plans on getting into, but I will find a good home for this. And Mary Beth said that, you know, in her note, private note, that I could gift this, you know, if I wanted to gift or give away some of this beautiful, wonderful yarniness, you know, yumminess, that I could gift some. So I will find a good home for this, because I'm not, you know, in the words of Wayne's World, I'm not worthy. So, and I just don't know. I don't know. I got to get a Swift. I don't have a yarn Swift, and now I have these. Maybe I'm confused. Forgive me, y'all. I'm a little speechless. I've never had anything like this. I got that merino that I bought, that superwash merino that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and the turquoise from the sale, but it doesn't even compare to this. I mean, the softness is nothing like this. And nothing compares to this. This is the best. This is the prettiest. I mean, and I'm not a natural color kind of person. I mean, I don't usually buy neutral colors or have neutral color things, but this is probably the soft. On the softness scale, this is like off. The Cindy squish factor has been busted when it comes to this. Let me just say that. Shattered. Shattered. Anyway, now that I've become a blubbering idiot over yarn, because it's just, I mean, I didn't go that crazy over this next stuff, but that stuff just kind of made me speechless, because I never had any of that, and I have ideas of what to do with it, but I don't have any way of balling it up yet. I have to get one of them Swift thingies. I have the ball winder, I just don't have a Swift, so I'll get one of these days. In the new place, I'll have a way of setting one of those up. Here, I just don't have a way of setting it up. But I had planned on getting a Swift, you know, at some point anyway, because I have those 4 hanks of merino that I plan on doing the cakes and candle shawl with. So I plan on getting a Swift eventually anyway, but now I have another reason to get it. Yeah, because I think I really and truly think that belongs in a scarf, more so than anything else. I don't know what kind of stitch you would use, but it definitely belongs as a scarf, like as a wonderful some sort of scarf or something. I don't know that a hat would really do it justice, because it's just so amazing. Anyway, this other yarn is of course going to go in a giveaway, because I can't do this this yarn. My carpal tunnel would probably have me in excruciating pain. But this is gorgeous. It's soft. It's wonderful. And I know one of my brothers or sisters that use thin yarn will be wonderful in having this. But it's a wrap by Red Heart. It is a 2-weight yarn. It's that where they have the strands together yarn. It's gorgeous. And if I thought that my hands could take it, I would do it, but my hands won't take it. It recommends a 4mm hook, so it's a G, and then it recommends a 3.75 knitting needle. It says machine wash cold on the gentle and dry flat. And let's see how many yardage. Let's see, there's, well, let's see. Okay, 623 yards, 570 meters, and it's 5.29 ounces and 150 grams. So, but it's really beautiful. You could probably do a shawl. You could do a small shawl out of that, maybe, or you know, maybe two balls. Seeing as it's so thin, you probably need 2 of them. But you could do something real pretty with that. It's so thin that my hands would just kill me. I would need a lot of ibuprofen. And this next yarn I hadn't had before, but I can't wait to work with it because it's so beautiful. And this is Yarn Bee Bambootiful. It's in a paprika color, and it is 50% cotton, 50% viscose from bamboo, and it is a 3-weight, 4mm hook recommended, which I have, thanks to Sue. I have a clover hook, 4mm, and I love my clovers. Let's see, it looks like maybe you can machine wash it in cold, lay flat to dry. It has 257 yards and 235 meters. Let's see how many ounces. It's 4 ounces. So, but it is really, really beautiful. That paprika color. It's got a sheen to it. Now I have a Bamboo Joy from Premier, and it is a bamboo acrylic blend, and it doesn't have this sheen. But this is a paprika, also like an orange-like color. So this is really beautiful. This would make a really beautiful cakes and candles shawl, or of course one of the other beautiful shawls that I have the tutorial saved on my YouTube list. I will eventually branch out from that, but I just really love that. But I have 2, 3, and 4. So there's plenty to do a nice big whatever I want to do with it. And I have some of this particular cake because this is what I'm using for Mama's blanket that I have put up and packed away right now. But this is caron latte cake. Oh, I love this stuff. It's so wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. And it's 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 530 yards, 485 meters, 58% acrylic, 42% nylon, and the colorway is red macaroon. It's a 5-weight yarn. I say this because I've worked with it. I'm pairing it with an orange, 4-weight in orange big twist yarn for Mama's blanket. But it recommends that you use a 6.5mm hook. I'm using the 7. And then 6.5mm knitting needles. And of course it says you can wash and dry it. I concur, you can wash and dry this. I have washed and dried hats with this in it. So it works just fine. And no problem whatsoever. But this is, look, layers and layers of beautifulness. So, and then the last but not least, there are 4 of these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cloud cakes. I have this in what was it, the Marlowe color. Marlowe. I have 2 of these in the Marlowe color. This color is called lobster shell. And it's a 4-weight yarn. It recommends a 4.5mm hook, 4.5mm knitting needles. It has 460 yards, 695 meters, 8.5 ounces, 240 grams. It is the caron caron cloud cake, and there's 4 of these in there. And let me tell you, The only thing softer than one of these is that baby alpaca. Holy cow. My oldest son, I had him hold one of these and he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I have two of the main color in here, that red, that main red color. I have two in that color, the solid color, the primary color in here. I have two. So what I'm gonna do is I probably will, since this stuff, and Sandy with Crochet Canada, I think she did a garment with this. I think she did a wearable with this, but it's fairly thin. It's fairly thin. So you want to, so I'm probably going to double up with this and do a blanket. But I have enough of it for a nice throw. But see, I'm going to hold this up. But see how thin that is? That's pretty thin. I was trying to get one strand of it, but it just wants to show me several strands. Hold on. But see, it's pretty thin. So, I don't know. I may do like a little swatch with just one strand and see how that goes. I have already a stitch in mind for this because of how the beauty of the yarn itself. I'd love to showcase that. There's a stitch tutorial that Bagel Day did that I've been holding in my video tutorial save list that is perfect for this, that I've been saving for just the right. And she did the tutorial in a red yarn, and it just seemed like it would be wrong to do it in any color besides red. It just don't seem like it would do it justice to do it in any other color. So I knew that I would have to wait for the right red. This is the right one. So there are 4 of these, and then I have 2 of the solid color in stash. So I'm excited to do it in that stitch of hers. I wish I'll try to find it and link it, and then y'all can tell me what y'all think, if that's the right stitch or not. But I'm gonna do like probably like a throw blanket in that stitch, just for my couch, for the new place. I'm gonna do a throw blanket for the couch, because every couch needs a throw blanket, right? But yes, I think this will definitely make a beautiful throw blanket for the new couch. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna try to find something in brown or flower with a flower print. I don't know yet, but I'm not a real fancy kind of I'm gonna take what I can get that doesn't have holes and doesn't have bugs in it. I'm gonna have to get used furniture. I can't afford new furniture, so I'm gonna have to go get used furniture. So I'm just gonna examine it real good, make sure it doesn't have bugs and holes. If it doesn't have bugs and holes and it's comfortable to sit on, I'm gonna buy it. Ideally, I would like it to be kind of either blue in color or maybe burgundy, or have a flower print. Ideally that's what I would like. What I get may be a total different. I don't want black, and I don't want completely leather, because my dog's in leather. But yeah, so that, and I'm okay with brown furniture, because you can work with brown, because almost everything goes with brown. So I'm okay with brown furniture. But I would ideally like blue, flower print, something I can, dress up. But the living room's gonna just kind of be a hodgepodge of decor. My room is gonna look like you walked into the beach. The bathroom also the beach. The boys' room is totally up to them, but my room is gonna look like you just walked into the beach. So there is your rundown of the decor for the house. So because I've always the few times that I have been down to the beach, which has been the Gulf of Mexico, I've never actually seen the ocean, but it always brought me such peace and such this overwhelming sense of calm and joy, and and everything to do with it always brings me such calm and joy. So beach it is. So that I just want to set up like a nice little oasis for myself, you know, so that I can, you know, promote this new chapter in my life as being a calm and happy oasis, because this place has not been that. So I want us to, the three of us, to have a nice calm oasis in our new start. And so we're taking a load of stuff over now, and then me and JJ got to go to Walmart and pick up some things, and then we're going to come back to the house and work on loading another load, and we'll see where we are from there, if we're going to go ahead and take that over there and to unload another load today. But tomorrow is laundry day, and then Friday we will do some more. So but tonight I'll go live this evening. I'd love to tell you what time. I don't know yet. It just depends on when I can recover from today's doings. And but I will do a live tonight. It may be short-lived, maybe about an hour, hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. But I will go. I've made a couple of things. I've made some washcloths, and I made one half of another purse. And then of course I finished that granny stitch shawl. I finished that. I did that in a couple of, you know, I did really that since, well, I started it and then finished it, you know, within the last week. So I will show that as well. But anyway, so I got some What's Up Wednesday makes to show, and then we'll do our usual talk about anything and just catch up with each other and just have a good time. I don't know that there'll be any giveaways, but you never know with me. You never know with me. It just depends on how the day goes, if I have anything that I want to toss in and give away to y'all. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all later on tonight in a live. Remember to adopt your fur babies. Don't buy them, because they're waiting on you at the shelter, and the shelter pre-vets their animals before they adopt them out to you, and saves you a lot of trouble and heartache. And you're getting a very grateful and healthy animal when you adopt. And when you buy an animal, you don't know where they're coming from. If they're coming from a puppy mill with degenerative problems that cost you thousands of dollars in vet bills. So there's that. So remember to adopt, don't shop. I love you, and so does God and Jesus. And please stay cool and hydrated in this heat wave we're having. Talk to y'all later. Bye.